weeks it's been since I ain't been here. 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah. So now I'm back
Nah,
though.
make her explain it. Make
Yeah.
her explain
Now,
it.
now we just get it together. Hey, y'all. This here is Shavonda Marie with Love, Strength, and Love. It's been a while, y'all, but I miss y'all. I am here today with my little sister. Go ahead and introduce
Hey,
yourself, girl. How are
Shaterra.
you?
My name's Shaterra,
Shaterra,
little
what?
sister.
Hey, we gotta represent
she
our last
ir-
name. Evan.
uh,
Evan.
she irritating.
All right, you all. Today we are here speaking about sisters bond. Okay. Now, if you've tuned in before, you noticed that I had my little brothers on and they were talking about brotherly bond, where now it is our turn. And I just want everyone to know that a sister is more than just blood. Okay. A sister
Most
is,
definitely.
huh?
Most definitely.
Yeah, because it's we got more than just us as sisters. By blood, it's just us, but we got more
Yeah.
sisters out here. But it's the way that you show up for each other. It's the way that you actually, yeah, the way that you show up for each other, the way that you support each other, the way that you able to communicate with each other, and even when life is pulling you in different directions, you still can have that bond because it didn't took us in some directions, but it only brought us closer.
Drew
Drew,
us
there we
closer.
go. Thank you. See, you see that? That's what we talking about there.
She
I think I did that on purpose, not just like.
do funny.
Okay, y'all. It's really just about the moments that we are actually to share, or moments we are able to share with each other, the memories that we are able to create, the lessons that we are able to learn from each other, the way that we're just able to just move with each
Hmm.
other, with not just us, but the rest of the family as well, because she has been helping me with my children. But
Period.
it's a rare relationship, y'all. A relationship that you don't even really have to use words for when you actually speaking about the sisters bond, right? It's just the connection is just so deep. It's so beautiful. So we gonna get up in here and well, we gonna start just pretty much tapping in. It's actually interviewing her, but it's also interviewing me as well because we're gonna make this more of a conversation topic with questions involved, or
Right.
conversation with questions involved. I think I said topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing if you ask me.
Anyways, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. For those who are watching, I appreciate you all tapping in. Please do not forget to like, share, and if you would like, come tap into me on YouTube,
Hmm.
as well as if you're catching it on Facebook, I'm on YouTube. If you're catching me on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. Okay, so just tap in with us, y'all. So what does sister hood means to you, little sister? Oh wait, before you answer that, I just want to clarify, y'all. This is my baby sister, right? We are 15 years apart. Just so y'all know that, because we gonna have some questions in there that kind of, you know, you might need to know that if you really want to get technical. But what does sisterhood mean to you?
Kind of like what you said, just being there for the people you consider your sister, like having a back, being a listening ear, being a expert at whatever you need them to be, finding information, listening, talking, your therapist, your tutor, your pastor, your priest, whatever you want her to be. That's
Your
what your
mama at
sister, right?
sometimes.
Because
Your
girl, does
daddy.
she know how to mama a person? But yes, all of it. That's your sister usually.
Yes.
Somebody you argue with and come back because at the end of
Yes.
the day, you my sister. Like it
Right.
ain't we locked in.
Right. And for us to actually be this far apart in age, y'all, it's just like at first she was like my one of my kids. Now it's more like she's one of my teachers, which is
Yes,
amazing.
exactly.
Cause I never thought that I would be able to be sitting here like, oh yeah, I learned that from my little sister. Like I was always the one that was like, I know that. You younger than me, you don't know. But yes, little
Here
sisters,
it came from her mouth, y'all.
yes, my
Hers.
mouth, yes.
Cause don't
Lit-
nobody ever want to listen to me.
well,
But I
I'm
be saying
listening,
it. I
sister,
be saying
okay?
it.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm taking in. I'm actually utilizing a lot of things that you have actually taught me because
Good.
it actually made me to
I
the person I
utilize
am
what y'all
today.
be saying too.
Yes, that's the piece though. That's why we able to connect in the way that we able to connect now versus when we was younger,
Mm-hmm.
right? So sisterhood means to me it's pretty much the same thing. And like I said in the beginning, you're able to just communicate with them. You're able to allow them to show up for you as well as you show up for them. Give them that love, that guidance, that care, but also give them that, hey, what you think you're doing? Uh
Mm-hmm.
uh. Hold yourself accountable. We're gonna hold ourselves
That part.
accountable. It's not just about, oh, this is my little sister and she's so cute. No.
We have fun. Everything's all lovey dovey.
No, it's
That's my
not.
girl, sister, sister. No, because the amount of times, boy. But we always
Man,
come back. That's the good part. We always come back.
that's the most beautifulest part, y'all. Literally. So how has well we kind of already went into that. How have its bonding with me as a sister evolved over time?
Um, like she said, people, Mama Vonnie
that
first, Mama Vonnie, and then it was basically Mama Vonnie. Then Mama Tara had to be put in the mix because I'm raising kids, but then at the same time I'm still a kid, so stay in the kids' place. It was a lot. We came a long way. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
confusing as hell.
Yeah, it was a lot of arguments, a lot of ups and downs, some more
Yes.
downs, some ups, then
Man.
another down.
Yes.
Then we cool. Then we been steady for a minute now.
Yeah.
Sometimes she
Yeah.
get on my nerves, but
She
that's
definitely
all
get on my
sisters.
nerves, but it's love. That's all I gotta say. It's okay, sister.
She irritated,
That's how I pull it in without being, you getting on my nerves. It's
and
okay,
I just be
sister.
her. You get on my nerves. Leave me alone. Get out. All
See, that's
right.
the way I came.
We
I
come back next. So come back tomorrow. Leave me alone.
see that's the difference because I used to be that way, and then it just flip flop, So, what is the favorite? What is one of your favorite memories? Oh, I'm sorry. Mine over time has really, like she said, it was at first, it was Mother Bonnie, right? Because I'm the big sister. So when mom's none was at work, it was me who was there. So it was like, okay, yeah, I have to be in control and take care of things. Otherwise, things not gonna get done, and then I'm gonna be the one to get the blame put on. So
Yeah, but she had to. Well, also I feel like what everybody got to take into play too is we was raised in two different households.
yes,
So she was used to being the mama of her household of that
mm-hmm,
time frame.
yes,
But me on my hand, I was used to being that person that handled and made sure everything got done before stepmom came in, made sure everything got done, made sure the house was clean, make sure I was that person. So when she was like, you need to, I'm sitting there like, girl,
We already didn't
I I
experience
know
this.
this. Like I might be the baby sister, but I held a lot of responsibility. Like I've already
Right.
had these talkings, these teachings, and so that we argued about that for a minute
We
too.
did, definitely
Cause
did.
she'd be trying to give me sisterly advice. I'm like, it's nice, but I already know it.
Exactly.
Like I'm gonna come to you and I need some advice, which is now, cause I be coming now. But then I didn't need it. But she just wanted to keep talking on somebody's hero. Like, girl, I don't need to know that. Now, when I come
I
to
needed you
you,
to talk to. I just needed to get it out for myself,
she was trying to
apparently.
figure it out on her own. That's what it was. It's okay. Therapist, see? Sometimes you just gotta listen. But she was,
Yes.
boy, at that time I didn't know either. So it was me too.
Right. But yeah, y'all, it's the memories. It's good to say that we had it this way and then we're able to come this way. Y'all see how we can just sit and laugh? We do this all the time. We just be sitting at home, just chilling. She'll watch a movie out, coming there. What we watching? She like, we? Like, yeah, what's the show about? Don't tell me too much, but just go ahead what it's about.
I tell it all. You just gotta see it.
And then I start watching it and I'll be like, I'm going to watch it on my own because you
Mhm.
didn't dang there told me half of the story.
But I be missing pieces. That's the good thing. It still be some surprises. I'm a spoiler.
Ain't that about a bitch?
I make it sound good. I make people interested in watching. They be like, "What's that again?" Let me tell you what it is.
mm. That's okay. I'll just pay attention. I don't need you to tell me because you're going to tell it all. But what is one of your favorite memories that you have with me? Not being
Um,
mama, but being sister.
um, Probably recently, more just us hanging out, chilling, going to bars and stuff. I don't be going out, so she been trying to bring me out. Her and my best friend, y'all. My other sister, that's not blood, but my sister.
Mm-hmm.
They be trying to get me out the house. I be going out a little bit. So
Yeah,
it be fun. We be kicking it. We be having fun. Oh
yeah.
no, we got stuck.
It ain't always about the bars
Y'all.
though. We
No,
be doing other stuff.
she said my the memory. We bringing out the memory. So we was at this bar and we trying to for months, y'all, this car been telling like you need to change your battery for your remote. Your car battery remote needs to be replaced. Okay. And I be driving, you need to change this. They keep saying it. It ain't gonna keep telling you not too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we out. It's like 1 o'clock. It started raining. And we stuck outside the car trying to get in because the car battery finally died. And we just
While we
like,
out.
what is going on? So we finally get in the car, but we don't know how to turn the car on. If it wasn't for them bouncers, well, we would have been stuck outside. We would have just been sitting there all night. We
Wait,
was
wait.
drunk. We was
Wait, what
laughing.
they do? I forgot. Tell me again. Well, I ain't forget, but tell the
What
viewers
the
what they
see and
did.
then listen, I'm trying to help. I'm like, I don't know, read the manual. I don't listen. So I grabbed the menu. I'm trying to read it. It says something about putting the battery up to the car remote thing up to the thing. I'm like, I don't know what it's talking about. I said maybe you gotta take it off because on TikTok, you seen the little people and they be popping their little thing off and then they got the little key and they put it in there, right? Oh no, that wasn't how you do it.
Mm,
That
mm,
wasn't
mm,
it. We popped that whole thing off and I broke it,
mm,
basically.
mm, mm. So
Now you
how
got the
we
little
end up getting
sparkly
home?
things. The man, he said, my mama got one of these cars. All you gotta do is hold it up to the thing and then put the thing down. Like you like press the brake, press the and then like put the key next to it and press the brake and it should start up.
Uh huh.
Maybe it started. It took us about a good 45 minutes, but
We was working together though. That's
we
the good
finally
piece.
got it.
I was being hard headed,
Yes.
but then I had you here to help me.
We was
Hey,
laughing.
listen,
We
it
was
was a
stuck. It
fun
was
moment.
raining. Them men
It
was
was
looking at
a
us like we was
memory.
crazy. They like these drunk broads. They need to do something with themselves. No, they was real cool about it though. They was real cool.
Oh man, mine was. Remember when we took who was that? Or no, I take you when we went to St. Louis
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun. That was fun. We just was like, we out of here. We finna just go somewhere.
And that was
Like,
for my birthday. We was supposed to be in New York.
hey, but we went somewhere, dang it.
Plans changed.
We still wasn't in Milwaukee. So
We
we
wasn't.
had fun though. We really had fun.
Yeah.
That was one of my memories that I had with her. How do you support, or how is it that I support you during tough times? And then I'll go ahead and let them know what it is with you in tough times.
Usually it just I like to vent. Y'all, I talks my stuff. Okay. And I talks it a lot. So I
Mm.
just be going off and she just be sitting there like, and how does that make you feel? And what do you think you should do next? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm mad. What I wanna do is, but she be now. Do you
Calm
think that's gonna
down.
really help you with your future goals? No, but it's gonna help right now with my emotions. But
Calm down, sister.
yeah,
Calm down.
yeah. Then we be laughing and stuff, and we be cool like that. So that be usually how. Cause I be mad, then we'll start talking stuff, and then we'll laugh, and then we'll be cool. Then I go back to like, but
Gotta
I'm still
bring it.
mad though.
You gotta bring out the
She
laughter.
do too much. But anyways, I don't be want to laugh when I'm mad. I be mad.
It's okay. Sometimes you be needing to.
Yeah,
Then you can get it out and laugh about it instead of pouting about it.
I don't pout. I goes off.
Okay, how about you a pout and then laugh and then go back to pouting? But it won't
I
be
ain't
the same.
pouting. I'm talking. I'm talking
Talking
spit.
shit, pouting, whichever one you want to call it.
Yes,
You do be having them little kid faces like, I'm mad.
cause I do be mad. It ain't the laughing matter. And that's exactly how we
It
be.
be the
She be
face.
laughing. I'm. It's not weird. What's funny? I'm not laughing. It ain't nothing funny.
It be the face though. And then she be looking serious, but then she don't be looking serious. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Look,
Cause, bro, she
she
think
wanna
everything
laugh.
a joke.
She wanna laugh, but then she don't wanna laugh.
No, I do want to be mad. I don't want to laugh. But you be trying to
Well,
be contagious.
yeah, laughter is contagious, especially mine, y'all. That's why I'm giggling, V, if you do not know me. Oh man. But anyways, you all. Um, Mine, the support for her, for me, it is usually pretty much like I be telling her and she be telling me to my some it's not a laughing matter. She don't laugh, but she just be calm. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. And then I see her face and it just be so serious looking, and then I'll just start laughing like it is gonna be okay. So then I'll be like, well, tell me, how is it gonna be okay? Can you help me out? Give me some advice. And then she'll start talking. And then I'll be able to just get through them tough moments after listening and laughing with joy. Oh man. Yeah. What's up, big baby? You wanna be out here, don't you? You wanna come say hi? Oh, okay. That's the godson in the building, y'all. Shots out to Big Baby. All right, you all. Once again, thank you for watching. We are just speaking about our sisters' bond and how we are actually connected in a different way than we were when we were younger, or when, yeah, we was younger, but I was still older but younger. um, the next question I have is, what is one thing that you admire about me?
Your ability to just find the joy in every situation. Like,
Yes.
I started being real negative Nancy. I ain't gonna lie. But when you be around people that just be like, look at the bright side though.
Right. Right.
you can't help but look at the bright side. So it's helping change my perspective again from always being so negative to like, okay, so this might not have worked, but that's probably it wasn't. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be. This probably don't happen
Right.
because of it, or this happened because that didn't work, and so it's fine. Like I look at the bright side now instead of being like, this didn't work and that didn't work and da da da, and I'm irritated.
Ooh. Oh, dang, the little button all the way over there. Well, anyways, I'm going to clap on my own. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. And it is.
Mhm.
We only get one life, so we have to find a joy in the different things that we go through in life. Otherwise, we'll always be sitting around being depressed and just
Mhm.
sad and miserable. We didn't come and have to go through life just to be, we didn't
Mhm.
come from where we came from to sit and still be sad or depressed or mad or angry all the time. No, we didn't came too far, baby.
Right.
My the thing that I admire most about her is um her openness. She's just open to like, hey, I'll try that. Well, let me see. What do that taste like?
I don't know about
Well,
taste.
yeah, you do, because you didn't help me taste a lot of little things, and
I
I'm
get
like,
other people to taste it, but
oh,
I don't know. Do it
yeah.
taste good?
You,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about the pastas and the
Yeah.
different food, that stuff. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Because I wasn't open to it. I'm just like, chicken Alfredo. You like, why it's always gotta be chicken Alfredo? I'm like, well, what other kind of Alfredos? I mean, pastas can
Because
we
people
do?
get tired of eating the same thing.
Yeah, but not really, because
People get tired of doing the same stuff. You gotta learn
I
how to mix it
do.
up.
Yeah, you right. See, you right. You right. And that right there, just to help me open up to be like, well, let's try it. Let's
Right.
do it. She talked us into this 30-day fasting, dieting, self-care check plan for 30 days, y'all. So we giving it up for ourselves. Let's go, sister. We giving it up, y'all. I mean, giving it up for ourselves, because we're giving up a lot of things that we thought that we needed. A
Right.
lot of the habits that we thought that we needed to constantly walk through in life, but it's not getting us anywhere.
Right.
So I'm proud of ours. I'm proud of all of us.
Mhm.
We the last week we haven't been really dedicated, but hey, it's a new day, baby. A new week,
A new
new
week.
start. Let's
Yes.
go,
I'm
baby.
gonna be
We own
dedicated
it.
this week. It
Yeah.
was me, y'all.
5 a.m. You in the gym?
I said I wasn't getting up at 5.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she backed out talking about I stayed up late. I'm tired. What was you doing, girl?
Watching TV, scrolling aimlessly.
Look at that. Ain't that about nothing? See, that's that accountability. I'm glad accountability. Look, I can't even say the word. That's me holding her
Some
accountable.
stuff it was
Hey,
just
let's
busy
go.
days though, where we just was out running around, and I was just like, I ain't waking up.
Yeah. But we
We
ain't
got in the
doing that
house at
this
nine
week.
o'clock. Then we chilling and talking at 10. It's 11 now. Then TV show come on. I'm not going. Who getting up at
I'm,
5?
I'm out. I'll see y'all
I gotta
later.
be at work at 10. I ain't getting up.
See, look at that. But no,
I'm
not
sleeping
not
till
this week.
almost 10.
We motivating. We getting
I
it in this week. We
I'm
are
out.
only got 30 days.
I
We
know.
already then lost about 6 days. So we at it this week,
Not
baby.
6. We did it like twice.
Well, well,
Maybe.
it's a thing of we gonna do it. We got this.
Yeah, we got it.
Yes, and we telling the
This week
world
we in
that we got
there.
this. So we gotta now. It ain't us just committing to ourselves.
Right.
Now we committed and we letting everybody else know, hey, we could do this. And if we
Mhm.
could do it, y'all could do it. Change some habits. You know
Right.
what I mean? Let go of things that y'all don't need anymore. That's our purpose of doing it. If we could show y'all, we could do it just as well as y'all can.
Yep.
So we own it, y'all. We own it. All right. Have you ever had any major disagreements with me?
A bunch of them.
Give me one.
Mm. Baby, it's a cycle I'm trying to go through. Let's see. Mainly, it was most of our disagreements had to do revolving the raising of her kids, mind
My
y'all,
kid.
her kids. I ain't got no kids, so these are the raising of her children. But yes, I stand 10 toes behind my nieces and nephews. So yes,
And I
we
respect
we
that.
we went back and forth over them a little bit, a lot of bit, because you're not gonna just be treating them any type of way. They still learning, and then at the end of the day, I strongly believe that a lot of children, they just do what they're allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you think you're not allowing it, just by you simply not saying anything,
You're
you're
allowing
allowing
it.
it.
Yep.
So if you overlooking it because you're focused on this and that, you're still allowing it. And that
Right.
in their eyes is, oh, it's okay because my mama didn't say nothing.
Right.
And I'm hearing you're entrusting me with raising them up and helping you be a support in your village, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell them stuff, and this they response to me was, "Well, my mama let me do it. My mama don't say nothing." So I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
link with her, like, "Hey, you need to start hopping on them about this and that instead of this and that, because this and that could fall to the back a little bit, and this and that needs to be focused on more, and this will
Mm-hmm.
help their behavior or their communication or whatever the case may be."
Right.
And we went back and forth on it. It was a couple of years about it,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody finally started listening.
I did. I did. I really did because I realized that the response that I was receiving from them was like a reaction of what is it? Resentment, like they
Yep,
didn't want to hear it, they didn't care.
rebellious.
Yeah, being rebellious. And
Mhm.
it's like, why do they keep doing this? And it's like, sit down, listen to your sister.
Because
She's
at that point,
around
I had to
them.
stop
She's
trying to
trying to
tell
tell
her,
you.
and I just started doing it for my own. Because and then everybody was looking at me crazy. Because at first, I was doing, when I first started watching the kids, I was a kid, but
Right.
still, like I said. So when I first started watching them, it was a lot of, what do I do? How do I handle this? How do I handle that? And I came to you to ask those questions.
Mm-hmm.
And we was grew up with old school parents, so we all know the way that old school parents
Right.
handled that. Yes. So we handled that. But at some point, I'm
Right.
looking like, this is not how I want to handle that.
Right.
So I start learning different. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, we should do this. And she like, well, I'm going to do it my way. I'm like, well, don't. Because that way ain't getting you nowhere.
And it didn't.
And we should do this.
And
And
it
we should try this. And maybe we should do that.
And when I did start listening, it really works. Y'all
Yes.
seen it. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch the show with me and my girls. It's beautiful. Like
Yes. They
they
came a
really,
long way. We all
yes,
came a
and
long way.
they really admire me and I really admire them. And it's like, all I didn't really know that all it took was me just being honest with myself, like, hey, you got a problem. You
Hmm.
is negative.
This
Hey,
is some triggers from
yes.
childhood that this is just reaction based off of what we know. But
Right.
it's about relearning what we know and how to do
Exactly.
stuff differently and changing that and doing stuff differently.
Yes.
Not just for us, but for the kids. Because
Exactly.
if anyone know anything about me, it's all about the kids for me. I love
Yes.
kids. I love seeing them be the best they could be. I want them to grow up happy and thriving, not sad and depressed and in survival mode and in fight mode. And no, why? For what? And we do that. We put them in those modes because
Right.
we're the people around them. We're their
Mm-hmm.
environment. This is our life that we're living, but this is like this is this is what they're looking at
Right.
to grow up with.
The
These are their
same way that we did
expectations,
with
their
our parents.
reality. This is their life. Like,
Right.
and they're living it right now and we're living it, but we are kind of more in survival mode, which we have to be because we're parents, we're adults. We have to make
Right.
sure we provide and put food on the table and put clothes on backs and make sure, you know what I'm saying? So we trying to do all of that. And then when it comes to raising the kids, we stay in survival mode when they're not in
Mm-hmm.
survival mode.
Right. They're
So we're
free.
forcing them to live in survival mode. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have to. They're
Right.
not grown yet.
Right.
They deserve to be kids. They deserve to still also say what they need to say, feel what they need
Mm-hmm.
to feel because they're kids and they go through stuff just like we do.
Right.
Not on the same level. Don't
Right.
get me wrong. Maybe not with the same amount of like quickness that needed to be responded to. Like, they situations, their life, you know what I'm saying? Their problems might not be our problems of, oh, we need the money for this so we can pay the bills and
Right.
we can do that. And those seem like bigger problems to us. But to
Right.
them, those aren't their problems.
Right.
Those
And
aren't
they
their
don't
biggest
care about
problems. Their biggest
it.
problem is these people at school talking about me
Right.
because of this reason or that reason, or because, and instead of us being able to help them and stop
Mm-hmm.
and get to their level and understand what they're seeing and understand what they're living through their life on a daily. It was
Right.
just like a lot of,
Going
I ain't got
there.
time for that.
I don't got time.
I'm
Yep.
tired. I didn't have to think
We'll
about
talk
all
about
this
it
and all that,
later.
right? And then later never come. So I made sure that instead of trying to do that too, we'll talk about it later. I pause. What I got to do right now? What happened? What's going
Right.
on?
And that's where it is where I really appreciate you for it right now and back then, because like back then I didn't have that and they did need that and you were that go-to for that. So again, I just thank you, sister, literally. And
You're
for right
welcome.
now, it's me. It helped me to see the difference. And when I started to see how they were responding to you and
Right,
y'all connection was, it's like, well, how do my kids have a deeper connection than me and these are my kids?
right.
And it's like, wait, what is she doing that I am not doing or that
Now
I
look
need
at
to
it.
start doing? And that was my reality check. Like, wait, Shavonda, you do something different and you'll get different results. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she's been saying this for a long
I
time.
have, and I have.
But
I was
then
saying it
again,
for a
it's
minute,
like,
but they got it. I'm trying
right.
to get everybody to get it,
Hey, we gonna get it.
but they gonna get it eventually.
One way or another, one way or another. One of my major disagreements, again, like she said, was the kids. That was my biggest thing with her was these are my kids. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said before, I didn't
And you a
understand that it
kid
takes, they are
yourself.
my kids, but it takes a village for us to raise them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that that was where my support came in from
Yeah.
her, because she didn't have to do the different things. So
And then on
yes,
top of that, when I was saying it, I wasn't just saying it just to say it. I'm
right,
saying it because I am the village. I'm here.
exactly.
I'm watching. I'm listening to what they saying. I'm watching them day in, day out. I understand. Like I get where they coming from and I'm trying to tell you so we can all be on the same page and we can work towards what they feel they need to be worked on. Not what we feel we want them to change or we want them to work on, but what they feel like they're struggling with and what
Right.
they feel like they need more assistance with or more guidance in. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to work through them with that instead of just what you want them to do that's going to help benefit you so you don't have to do, you know what I'm saying? Because it is
Right.
benefiting you, but when you benefit them you realize you benefit yourself a
Yes,
whole lot more
that's the
once you
key.
let them focus on what they need to focus on instead of trying to force them to do what you want them to do. It'd be like, oh,
Right.
dang. So now when I ask them to do this or that, they can do that because they're not worried about this and that in
Yep.
their own life already.
Yep. How have we navigated um, through different personalities, or lifestyles? Like, how do we navigate through those?
It's a big different personalities here. She's very
Mm-hmm.
much so um well, I don't know what she is, but I'm very much
You
so new
know.
school. I like to just kind of I'm very carefree. I'm I'm more of a especially like with the whole being her village and stuff, the carefree aspect of it, the more
Mm-hmm.
let them learn and experience and um things like that instead of just trying to push what I want for people
Right.
to do or how I want. Let's say I'm very free and you're
Mm-hmm.
very controlling. Well, she's working on it. She's been doing
Yeah.
very good. She
Yeah.
took her control from one aspect to the next, but we working on it.
Yeah.
At least she switched it from everybody else to her. So that's a good thing.
I only can control what I
That's what
can.
I've been trying to tell her too.
So
And she finally got it.
I
So that's
finally
all I
learned
can
that.
ask for.
Start talk to
Period.
me.
Yes. So and I'm just very like let them learn. Like let it. It's everybody gonna learn on their own in their own
Mm-hmm.
time. All we can do is kind of be there to guide,
Support
to
and
have the
yep.
information when they ask for it, when it's
Mm-hmm.
needed, even when they don't ask for it. Because sometimes in the time you're not gonna ask for it.
Right.
But also being able to be there enough in their life and be present enough to know those pinpoints, and not just with the kids, but with everybody,
Right.
even with each other.
Right.
Like she might not need my advice right now. She might just need me to listen, and that's cool, and I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it might be a time where she might need my advice because she asking a lot of wise statements in her. I don't know why this happened, and I don't know why that happened. The same with me, vice versa. And maybe now is the time to give a little advice, put a little
Right.
input in here and there. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe you know why it's happening, or maybe you understand how to move through it next and stuff like that. So it's like very different, but I feel like it's kind of starting to come closer together
It's not kinda, it is.
because we listening to each other more often,
Mm-hmm.
and it's more like a coming onto the same page type of thing.
Right. Which it does when each one of us work on our own selves, and
Hmm.
then when it comes together, we're able to navigate in
Yeah.
that different
And
way
it's
that we need to.
also us knowing our different perspectives. So that's
Yes.
my perspective being my age that I am, because I am
Mm-hmm.
15 years younger than you. This is my perspective on a situation, and maybe they didn't mean it like that.
Right.
And that's when you come in and you're like, oh no, they didn't mean it like that. From
Right.
my perspective of how people usually say this or they do that, they weren't trying to do it in that type of way or say it in that type of way. In my head, they was being da 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 da, and she no, maybe they was, and then same vice versa. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I like how them people, and I'm like, nah, they was just being cool. Like that's just the
Right.
new way of basically saying you cool peeps or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we learning, but still not learning because baby, I'm a little older now. It's all these kids, so I'm apparently auntie status for real. So
What is the biggest lesson that you have learned from me?
um focus on me.
Mm, mm, mm,
Honestly, if we want to be technical, the biggest one is to be selfish.
mm, mm, mm.
And I know that might sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It might sound crazy, but we come from a very codependent family.
Mm-hmm.
So we like it's not we don't really think of ourselves
Right.
often. We put other people ahead of us a lot of
All the
times.
time.
Even like everybody in our family would. We put ourselves on the back burner for other people on a daily.
Right.
But this one, for a long time, it's been me, and what I need and how I need to do it and da 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 da. And so
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, okay, so maybe I do need to be selfish, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not to be mean, and it's not to be out of spite, but
Right.
it's not out of not because I don't love y'all and I don't want to help y'all no more, but it's because I love myself too much
More. Yeah.
to continuously put myself on the back burner for y'all.
And then how they gonna do it without you if you not taken care of on your own?
Exactly, because now I'm taking care of everybody else, and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I'm
Yes.
feeling stressed and depressed and irritated and all types of. And now it's time for me to say, "Whoa, I can only do so much for y'all," and at
Yes.
some point, it's about me, and I'm at that point in my life now where it's like, okay, I love y'all, but out of love for me,
Mm-hmm.
I got to put y'all on the back burner,
And it's
and it's
not
about
really
me.
and it's not really, I mean, if you're not being, if either way it go, you got to look at it, right? Because if you are being just doing for others and doing for others, you're
Hmm.
going to be selfish to yourself. And
Hmm.
then if you start doing just doing for yourself or doing for yourself, others go look at it as you being selfish
Selfish
to
for
them.
them.
So
Hmm.
either way it go, it's not really about what they, how they look at it. It's about what you need. And at
Exactly.
this moment in time, you need to focus on
I
yourself and
can't
tap
keep
more
giving
into
if
me.
I ain't got nothing to give.
Exactly. And that's
And that's
my
at
whole
the point
piece.
where I was at. And I had to kind of look at you like,
That's
dang. And
that's
that's how
exactly where I was
she is.
at. Yep.
And everybody talk about her, but at the end of the day, shoot,
I'm moving along, baby. It's working out for me. And I had to realize
don't
that
nobody ask her to do 1,001 things
not
in a
no
day
more.
and stop what they doing
Not no more.
for them,
It was
for
the
her.
boundaries though. Like,
Yeah,
listen, I got something to do. Let me know ahead of time so I can see if I can get it in. Or no, not today. No, right. I learned to say no to other
yeah,
people instead of always saying no to
yeah.
myself.
I
And
can
it's
do it
yes,
for you.
Shavonda,
Yes, I can
you
do it
want to
for
go
you.
get on
Yes,
that
I can do
podcast?
that.
Go. You want to, yes, Shavonda, you want to go and just sit out in the sun by yourself? Go do that. Yes,
Hmm.
Shavonda, yes. And that's where it started to become, it seemed or sounded selfish about me, but it was, I
Yeah.
needed
And at
that.
that time, it was really, I felt like it was really selfish too because I'm like, now she's saying no. So now it's all falling on me. Now everybody coming to me. And I'm
But
like,
that's
and I'm in the same thing where she just got out of it. Yeah, I do it. Okay, I'll help. Yeah, I go. Yeah, I got
but
it. I
that's
got it.
that
I do it. I
cycle.
do it.
That's that cycle because, like you said, it was the codependent. So if it wasn't me always saying, if it wasn't mama always saying no, yes, it was me always saying yes. And it's like, I mean, no, Yeah, yes. It was her always saying yes. And when she wasn't able to, it then it was me. And it's like, oh, okay, yes, I'll do it. And then now it's you. But that's where the boundaries come in. Mama set boundaries. I only got this much, or I only can have this much time to spare. I set the boundaries. You set the boundaries. Then the cycle, it stops. So it's not continuously where everybody is just always saying, yeah, I'll do it, even though they know they don't need to be doing it at that moment in
Yeah,
time.
because I got too much going on, baby. My mind
Yes.
is,
Yes,
my
we
plate
on
is
a
booked,
mission, baby.
and it's for me.
The biggest lesson that I've actually learned from my little sister is really just appreciating me for me being who I am. And I appreciate myself for actually being able to just sit and just look at the person that I was, the person I am now, and the person that I am meant to become. And it's
Hmm.
like, dang, my little sister has really taught me a lot about my own self. And it was like although she's my little sister, it's like I see her and me all over again. And it was before I started having my kids. And it was like, okay, now I
And the
see
potential that there could have been. No, I'm just playing.
it. Now I really can see it within my own kids, which again make me go back. Like I was learning this before I even had kids from my
Hmm.
sister and wasn't even paying attention. But again, like I said, the lessons that I have learned has really taught me a lot. And I have really been able to grow because at first I didn't know what was going on with me. I'm like, I'm just tired of the same thing and
Hmm.
over repeating cycles over and over. And it's like, when do I stop? And she like, just listen.
When you gonna stop?
Okay.
You can stop whenever you want to. It's when you gonna stop.
Like, okay, I got it. I got it. So,
In order
what
for you to stop, you gotta have new ways though. And I feel like that's what
exactly?
we kind of did. It's just showing each other new ways.
Mm-hmm.
So we are able to stop the cycles, or like I said, have different perspectives on it and be like, oh, okay, so maybe we can move this way and do it this way, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe we could tweak it a little bit and do it that way
Yep.
and make it work for us, and then it worked for us. And like, okay, cool.
Exactly. That's where it come in at where we had to well, I had to learn how to communicate. How I had to learn how to
Me too.
listen. And then now I could compromise. Now I could say I got this. What y'all think about this? Y'all want to add something? Or you could come and say I got this and I'll be like, well, let's add this, or how about we switch this? That's
Hmm.
where it all come into play. And it's like, okay. But if you're the only one that's listening and I'm not, then how do it
I
work?
stopped talking.
Yeah. And when you stop talking, that's when I really start to listen. Like, wait,
Yeah,
she ain't saying nothing. What's going
because I didn't
on?
said it already, and now I'm just gonna show you.
Mm-hmm. So, what advice would you give to sisters who are out there that's struggling and actually connecting and bonding with their sisters?
Like people who struggling to do that.
Yeah. Like we were in the
One,
beginning. What
I
is
would
something you could say?
say, for one, a lot of people, especially younger people, I'm not gonna lie, we get mad and we be like, I'm done with you. And
Mm-hmm.
we so quick to dismiss people and just be like, I'm over it. I don't want nothing to do with that person no more. So at the end of the day, especially with being blood or somebody you really, really mess with heavy, like somebody that you would consider your sister or even your bro, like you just don't just cut them off and be like, I'm done with that person, because
Right.
then it would have never get resolved.
Yes.
It might have been at some point, like a lot of the things that we argue about, it was very like minimal. Like it was like, what were we even arguing for?
Right.
Just because we wanted to argue, or just
Mm-hmm.
because somebody was being stubborn,
Yep.
or somebody didn't want to change their attitude or change how they was doing something, or just basically it was just somebody was being stubborn,
Right.
or somebody was just being over dramatic,
Right.
which and understandable, it might be you, and it be hard. So at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself,
Right.
and then you have to look at, did that person really say something wrong, or did
Right.
I just not like what they said?
Exactly. And
Because
that's
if
the
I just
difference.
didn't like what they said, then maybe I should go apologize, suck it up, be a
Mm-hmm.
big girl, put
Right.
my big girl drawers on, go apologize, and be like, oh, my bad. Or talk it out. That's the main
Exactly.
thing. You have to
Communication.
communicate, because
Yes.
if you don't, then I mean that's cool. Y'all don't ever have to speak to each other. Y'all don't ever have to see each other. That's cool. Y'all can be blood. and that's fine if that's how you want to live your life. But I know at the end of the day, when we all get older and our parents aren't here no more, we all we got.
Right.
Like yours, especially your blood, like
Yep.
your immediate siblings and your immediate
Mhm.
family, that's who you got.
Right.
So at the end of the day, when it's just y'all and it's time to go to mom's funeral or dad's funeral,
Mhm.
and y'all mad at each other over some petty stuff from 16 years ago,
Right.
and
Let
so
it
you don't even want
go.
to go,
Yeah,
like
let it
that's
go.
petty.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's your sister, and that
Mhm.
was your parents. Like, and y'all gonna look at it and be like, one day y'all gonna look at it like, why? Like,
Right.
why didn't I talk to my sister for
Mhm.
umpteen amount of years because of this or because of that? And I ain't gonna lie, some stuff be serious. Me and
At
my
that
sister ain't never been
moment.
through some serious stuff like some
Yeah.
of y'all. I ain't gonna lie, some sisters be sleeping with each other, boyfriend, baby, dad, husband. I ain't gonna lie, some stuff be serious.
Right.
But also at the end of the day, it's still a bitch. Maybe fight it out. Cause you had
Sometimes
me
you may
fucked
have
up,
to.
and
Hey,
we
we
had
had
to.
to.
Like sometimes you just got me fucked up,
Right.
and I
And that's
gotta learn you
okay.
something, and that's cool.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, that's my sister.
Right.
So as much as I'll fight her, I'll also fight for her.
Yeah. Hey, come through, girl.
Even when she irritates my
We
soul,
gonna
even
fight
when
for
I'm
each
irritated at
other,
that moment by
baby.
her, like, oh, I can't stand her. Let somebody else say, bitch, I'm what?
That's my sister.
Who? Oh no, you better keep walking. You done thought with the wrong one. Sorry, not sorry. But at the end of the day, yes. Like
And
just talk it out. Like
yep.
fight it out, talk it out, fight it out, cry it out, hug it out, come back together again another
Right.
day and try it again. Like
Exactly.
it just don't stop trying. Like
Exactly.
once you stop trying, that's how you like you would you just stop
You
caring.
either and
And
that's
that's
you're
like,
running
dang, but that's
away
also
or
still at the
not
end of the day,
even.
your sister. So you just stop caring about your sister. So if she dropped dead tomorrow, you wouldn't care. And
And
if
some
your
people
answer
may
not
say they
no,
would.
it's something. If you might say you would, but if deep down in your heart, if your answer like no, I low key cry, then
Hmm.
talk that shit out and
Exactly.
figure it
It's
out
worth it.
because it's not that serious.
Yeah. And like she been saying before, communication is the biggest piece.
And
But
also, I'm
letting
not gonna
go.
lie. Another thing, it is the month of March, y'all. RIP to the people we lost in March.
Mm. Love
Really,
you,
what it
Rio.
really, really was. Even when I be super mad at her, super upset with her, I lost one of my sisters, y'all. Like my road dog Ace Boom Coon before me and Vonnie. When we was into it every day, all day. I lost my sister
Mm-hmm.
2017. So
Oh,
ever
touch
since
out,
I lost
Brandy.
Brandy, it's just been like and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't want to
I
lose another
lost
one.
her. Like I
Right.
can't never talk to her again.
Right.
I can't never have another conversation with her again. Like she just gone. And we left off on like a little rocky note, and that hurts my heart every day. And I wouldn't want to do that with another sister or another sibling, period. Like
Right.
it's not worth it. At the end of the day, everything that we argue about, it can always be figured out. Because if you're gone tomorrow and I couldn't talk to you, I couldn't be like, "What up, sis?" I couldn't be like, "Bro, this motherfucker that made me mad. I don't know what to do." Da, 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 and you just weren't there to pick up the phone.
Right.
Like I don't know what I would do. Like I would just be so hurt. So yes, I just find it really important to just like love your loved ones very hard as much as you can. Like tell them every day because people, one here they gone, 1 minute they here, the
Next
next minute
minute
they
they
gone,
gone.
and you won't even be able to tell them like I love you. Like you won't even be able to tell them how much I appreciated you,
Right.
how much you showed me, how much you taught me, how much I learned from you.
Right.
Like, and you won't ever get that out to be able to look them in the face and tell them that. So while they're here, while they're still around, make sure you tell them people that you
I
love them.
love you, sister, and I
I know I
appreciate
love you too,
you.
even when you make me mad, girl.
Oh.
Even when I want to choke y'all up, I still love y'all. But
Y'all,
yes,
just like she said, love each other. A different, so many things can be worked out. You always have a choice.
mm-hmm.
Always. You just decide that choice. Which one do you want to make? Or which path do you want to take? What choice do you want to hold the grudge, or do you want to let it go,
Yeah.
walk through it, work it out, whichever way it goes.
Yeah, cause like when I'm the baby sister, y'all. So I'm thinking like when I get married, like who I'm gonna have as my bridesmaid or my maid of honor? Like I ain't gonna, I don't talk to none of them. Like you can't just not talk to
No.
none of them. Like
Right.
what you ain't gonna have none of your family at your wedding. You ain't gonna have like, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my family won't be at my wedding. But my immediate family,
The
like
ones that really
the ones
count.
that really matter, like
Hmm.
yes, like I'm not gonna let no petty arguments stop them from being in my future life. Like even though a lot of the ways that happen, I ain't gonna lie, you might still not, y'all might not see me for a while, but just know it's all love,
It's
and it
all
ain't because
love.
I don't love y'all or I ain't trying
You
to.
doing your own
I'm sick of
thing,
y'all.
baby.
I'm just doing me.
Yes, and that's it. Comes that time when
I'm
we
gonna come
all
back.
just have to. So getting ready to wrap this up because we gotta go ahead and get finished on with this
You
day,
ain't got
y'all.
no
We've been
watch on
having
but
a
chicken.
long day. But
Yes,
we've been enjoying it. Had the kids and went to the lake, just having fun, moving around. They was in the car getting on our nerves, but we was just
Lord.
chilling. Like, and this is something that we do daily now. It's not we arguing about the kids. We're listening to them having their own disagreements
Arguments
and arguments, and it's like,
over the
oh, this is
smallest
funny.
stuff. Like y'all chill.
So, do you believe that the birth order affects a relationship? It's like you being 15 years younger than me, or me being
Yes.
15
And I
years
was just
older
saying
than
this
you.
the other day. I honestly do, which is why everybody keep calling me crazy, but I'm stacking mine.
Hmm.
I don't really want no kids super far apart in age. We just had this conversation. I don't want them far apart in
Hmm.
age where somebody feel like da 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 this and that. No, because at the end of the day, y'all are all kids. Y'all are all
Right,
my kids.
right.
So at the end of the day, y'all stick together with each other. No
Hmm.
matter if it's against me and your daddy or people strangers on the street, your teachers,
Right,
y'all is who y'all have.
right.
And I want my kids to know that. So I want them close together in age to where they don't feel like, oh, I'm 15 years apart. I had to be the mama. I had to make sure
Hmm.
everybody was together. No, that's not your job as my oldest. It's your job to have your life and make your own mistakes and live and learn
Right.
from yourself. So when your siblings come up and they have these advices and they have these questions that they don't want to ask mom and dad,
Yep.
they
They
can
can
come
ask
ask
you.
you
Yep.
because you're their big sister or you're their big
Exactly.
brother and you can give that advice because you've had your own life experiences and you were able to have those experiences growing up so you can have the advice when you get that to that point.
Exactly.
And it's not like, oh, I have to listen to you because you always trying to tell me something because you think you old because you older than everybody and you got the most.
Hmm.
No, it's just
Right.
because you my big sister and I need some advice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it also would make it easier for them to have those sibling squabbles and fights and stuff
Yeah.
as kids instead of us being 15 years apart because we was getting into it when I was a teenager, but at
Hmm.
that point I'm still a kid and you're an adult. You're
Hmm.
20, almost 30, or you're 30, and I'm 17. So it ain't no way in heck I'm finna ba 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 boo bop. You gotta wait till I'm grown. And when I got grown, it was all ups from there. Cause now I'm grown. Now we all grown. Now what? Now we all grown, and
Yeah.
y'all gonna put some respect on my name one way or another. But we ain't gonna. I feel like that's why I want mine stacked because it won't be
Right.
none of that because we all kids.
Right.
We all around the same age. We all siblings. Ain't nobody greater than the next. We all kids in this
Hmm.
household, so we all finna check it like we kids.
And I feel like that's a big piece of actually having kids that's so distant apart because again, like you said, some kids have to play that mother role, and then it's
Hmm.
like I'm really missing out on that friendship,
With my
be with
siblings
my
because I'm trying to
sister,
be
or
their mama
yes.
instead of being a big sister.
And now
Instead of
they don't.
being, and that's kind of how it was when I came
Yeah.
into it. I was trying to be their mama to my nieces and nephews instead of being their auntie. I'm the
Hmm.
auntie. I ain't your mama.
Right.
I don't care if you cuss. Don't cuss at me. But if you had a bad day and man, these motherfuckers at this school got me messed up because listen, I go to school here. I
And
went to
I'll be like, watch
MPS.
your mouth. Hold
Yes, and
on.
I'm
Wait,
listen
watch
what
your
they
mouth.
do because they be doing a lot. Okay, them kids be crazy up there. What happened? And that's me now instead of me being like how she was, where you gotta watch her mouth. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
No, you're a kid. You
Enjoy yourself.
say what you need to say as long as it's respectful, even if it's about an adult. Say what you need to say, get it out because it's better than hold it in like me. And now you got years of anger and stuff built up.
Built up.
And I feel like that's why we was in so many arguments too when I did get 18 because it was like, nah, I've been holding my tongue for a
Now I
minute
can
now.
talk.
Now I can say what I want to say and do what I want to do, and you
And
ain't
I
finna
can do
keep
it
treating me
how I
like
want to.
I'm like I'm a kid. You ain't finna talk to me no type of way. You not finna say nothing to me no type of way. I'm grown,
Yep.
and so now it's what's up. And now these is kids. So now instead of talking to the kids like that, talk to me like that, so we can come
Mm-hmm.
at it. Cause now I'm with it,
Yeah.
and that's why we was in it so much because it
Yeah.
was like now I'm grown and I can say what I want. I can do what I want.
But
We can duke it out.
that was a big piece of, yeah, get into, like I said before, just to pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could describe me in 3 words, what would they be?
Goofy. Um,
Agree.
loving, and I ain't
Aww.
gonna lie, you still controlling a little bit, but it's alright. You working on it. You working on it.
Okay, okay. My
And I
turn,
like
my
that if the
turn.
control is starting to, like I said, is starting to gear towards more you. So we had a whole argument once about the kids having self control, y'all. And I'm like, how you supposed to tell them to have self
And
control when
you
you
ain't
ain't
got
got no
none.
self control? So
Mm-hmm.
now you got self control, and I'm like, look at her,
Mm-hmm.
restraint. Period. Period.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And for me, my 3 words that I would describe you as is Karen. Like I said before, you're very open, which is allowing you to be curious, and I like that piece in you because it allows you to actually open up, and then I get to see, like, is that something that maybe I want to try
maybe
that?
yes.
Like
I'm a trendsetter, y'all. No, I'm
she
just playing.
curious about it, and she talking about doing it. Maybe
Cause
I
I
want to
am,
try too.
and I'm finna go,
So it
and I'm
just
finna do it.
it helps me open up a lot of different things with you just being so curious, and like I said before, just being you, being
Mm-hmm.
having that energy to just start things and it's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it's like, hey, if I anytime I get stuck, I know I can always go to my sister and she'll be like, you better get some fire under your ass.
Or
You
did you
want me to
try it
help
this
you?
way?
Yep. You want me to help you? You want to try it this
I'ma
way?
ask you. You want help at the last time? But you try it this way? Did you try doing it like that? Oh, did
Mm-hmm.
you add that piece into it though? And she be, nah, I didn't do that.
No, well then
Oh, so
that's the
you better
piece
try
I'm
to
missing.
add it. And then she added, she be, that's what I need. I bet. Cause baby,
Yes.
yes. Get it
And
together.
that's again the ways that help me admire you as my baby sister. Like, it's all love and it's beautiful, y'all. It's just it's it's amazing. But let's go. If you could pick a song that represents our relationship, what would it be?
Mm, I wanna know. Mm.
Pretty girl swag. Hey, pretty
I'm
girl swag.
dead. I'm
Hey,
dead. She
hey,
irritated.
pretty girl swag. We got pretty girl swag.
That's the song. I'm dead.
Hey.
Well, that could be it. I don't know what song we was jamming in one of them songs in the car over the summer. I forgot.
I just made up my own stuff, y'all. I don't know what happened. How we get the messed up connection to drop
Well,
back
that
on in a
might be
minute.
telling us that it's time
It
for us to
is. It's
wrap it
time
up.
to wrap it up, but it's gonna come back on. But it's time to wrap it up. But
But
yeah, what
yeah,
what song?
um, I don't know, girl. I don't know.
What's up, big baby? You gotta stay out of the camera. Press that button. Just click that box. Over. No, 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 no. The brown box over here where the X. Yep, right there. Click it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Tell them I don't know what happened to it. But anyways, it's still
I would
talking.
probably have to say.
What you thinking, girl? I ain't breaking nothing. It just the camera just stopped. It's still talking though. Okay, there we go. We back out. We back out. You got your song, girl. You got your song.
Heck no, I don't know, y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll come back to that. We got what is one thing? What is one thing your sister does that drives you crazy, but you still you secretly love? So something that I do that drive you crazy, but deep down you like, man, I like that she do that.
Make everything a joke. Cause I like it, but at the end of the day, you like serious. Like you gotta be serious as life ain't a joke.
I do. I do be serious when it's time to be serious, and a lot of those moments
And
is
then
when it.
sometimes you be serious when it should be a joke. But then you just I like it though. I ain't gonna lie. It's just because I be serious. I be serious not more times than not. I be more focused than
One thing that drives me crazy, but I kind of like it. I ain't gonna say I secretly like it is the I don't care. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you do know, and
I
she
know.
know it. We got comments on here, y'all. Hey, y'all. Laughs and giggles nation. Just vibe, twin. Every little thing is gonna be all right. She was able to what is that, relate
Relate
at
at
the
that
moment.
moment.
At that moment, they were able to. Why my
Yeah.
eyes
The
be
kids
getting
most
busy?
definitely was and I feel like that was just that was also because of the age difference.
Hmm.
Because we were 15 years apart and you had your kids already. And then I came, I'm only 5 years older than her oldest.
Yep.
So it was like, it was easier to relate to them. And they
Hmm.
were easier to relate to me, especially once I stopped being Mama Terra
Yep.
and just TT Terra. Because now I can talk to my TT how I need to. I can talk to her how I want to. She don't try to tell me what to do with my life, and she not
Right.
trying to micromanage it or control me. She just let me be me, and if it's a mistake that I made, she just let me know, like, hey, I don't know if you should have did that. Do you think you're gonna do that next time? Instead of it being like, that's why you shouldn't have did that, da 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 da
Hmm.
da da, and
Yep.
snapping on her about it. I'm just like, hey, like, did you learn a lesson from it though, or do you got to do it again?
Right. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like and go share this to somebody. Maybe you got a sister that you need to share this with, or maybe you know somebody who has a sister and they're having some type of struggle with their
Mm-hmm.
sister bond. Share it with them, y'all, because it's all love, but it's serious at times. See, I could get serious, but I can also laugh. But okay,
Look
getting
at in
ready to
that
wrap
moment, she
this up.
wasn't
Wait, did
serious.
you find your song?
Um,
She don't got one.
Maybe just Whitney Houston.
What's that?
That I wanna
Under.
Nah,
Uh,
that I wanna dance with somebody.
oh, hey.
I wanna feel the heat
It's
with
somebody.
somebody.
Hey.
Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
Hey. Let's dance, baby. I
With
like that one.
somebody who loves me. We always dancing.
Hey.
Y'all, we be making my mama mad. We be up in there dancing early in the morning. She be so mad. She be like, y'all just, ooh.
Okay, wrapping it up. Now he in,
Now he
y'all. He
wants to
wanted to
be.
step in, y'all. Say hey to the camera. Say hi. All right, y'all. This our big baby, our godson here.
That's my
Um,
honorary first son.
yeah, that's
Nah.
my guy, baby. All right, y'all. Wrapping it up. This is the last question I have. If you could plan one ultimate sister trip, what would it be?
You should just come tour the world with me, but you ain't trying to do that.
How you know what I'm trying to do?
Cause I got a kid still. I can't do that.
I
I
still
keep
do
telling you,
got a
bring the
kid, but
kid.
I,
She'll be
you
alright.
heard me
She could
say
do
I'm
high
getting her
school on the road.
passport too.
She could do high school on the road. Let her go
So
to one of
who's
them
to say that
Chinese
I
high
won't?
schools or something.
How you know that that ain't what I'm getting prepared for?
Maybe, but that'll be fun.
Mm,
It would be fun.
mm. We going to different countries. Let's
Yes. Cause I
go.
got my sister from another mister. She's supposed to be going too. It'll be fun.
All right, y'all. With that being said, if I could plan one trip, it will definitely be somewhere out of the country, not nowhere inside
Yes,
of
I'm
the
trying to go
United
to the
States.
Bahamas or something. I
Cause
want to be on the
I know
beach, wear my
she
little bathing suit.
she's a lot. She didn't kind of tap into a lot of different places already, and she didn't been showing me, and it's beautiful, you know. So that would be somewhere. What is it called? I always want to say guacamole. That's the dang
Guatemala. Oh my gosh. She keep wanting to call Guatemala guacamole, y'all. Please pray for her. Pray
All
for
right,
her.
y'all. With that being said, this here is once again Shavonda Marie with my little sister, Shaterra. Anything else you want to say before we go ahead and get on up out of here?
Peace, y'all. Love, strength, love.
Yes, baby.
Get
With
it
that,
together. If you're not on your stuff already, get it together right now. Do it. Don't wait.
mhm.
Go do it
Yes.
now.
Do it now, y'all. With that being said, we love y'all. Thank you for watching.